For those of you that know me, you know that I love bringing food to school for my teachers and my friends. So today, I'm gonna share with you my go-to recipe to bring to school. These are my fruit and oat bars, and they are amazing. It's basically the super buttery, delicious granola bar, and we top it with a really sweet fruit jam and some chewy dried fruit, and it's delicious. You're gonna love it. Let's do it. This is so simple to make. You need to start with a giant bowl. Now, this recipe doesn't call for like multiple bowls, multiple steps. It's really just dump, and mix. It's awesome. We're gonna start by adding 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. We're gonna add in rolled oats. Make sure it's rolled oats, not steel cut oats. 1 3/4 cup of these. Then, of course, for the sweetness, we're gonna add in 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. We need to have some cinnamon. I love cinnamon. So a teaspoon is gonna go right in here. A pinch of salt, and 3/4 a teaspoon of baking soda. Now you're just gonna mix this all up and make sure it's all combined. Just make sure you break up the brown sugar so that you don't have a bunch of clumps. Now that we have all our dry ingredients combined, we are gonna add in the wet ingredients to make sure it actually forms a bar. So we're gonna start off with some vanilla extract. We need 1 teaspoon, 1 egg at room temperature. We're gonna add in a cup of butter. We're actually using a butter alternative, but you can use whatever you want. And then mix it right away so that your egg doesn't scramble. You can already see it starting to come together. Just mix it until all of the flour and everything has been combined. It might get a little bit hard and you might have to use your hands, but nothing wrong with that. So get in there and make sure everything is combined. Now, I always eat a little piece of it. I'm gonna actually put this in the tray before I eat all of it. Control yourself, get some spray, and we're just gonna coat this entire thing. So I'm gonna take about 3/4 of this mixture and I'm gonna pack it into the bottom of this pan. So the reason why I saved a little bit, not to eat, I mean, yes, I might eat some, but it's to sprinkle on top because that way you have a little bit on the bottom and you also have some on the top. So now what we're gonna do is add on some jam. But you can pick whatever flavor jam you want. Strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, apricot. What other ones are there? I don't know. Other jams, cherry. There's probably cherry jam. I like peach. I switch it up every once in a while. My favorites are peach and strawberry. So I got a peach preserve. Preserve jam, don't do jelly. It should have fruit chunks in it like that. And then pick the dried fruit that matches your jam or your preserve, if that makes sense. So I have some dried peaches right here. What I'm gonna do is just chop up the dried peaches into small little bits so that we can top it. Now that I have all my peaches chopped up into bite-sized pieces, we are going to spread our peach preserve all over the top of this beautiful bar we have. This is about 10.5 ounces, so just like a good sized small jar of preserve. I'm gonna spread it, but I don't wanna spread it all the way to the edge. I wanna leave maybe like 1 inch to a 1/2 inch room on the side, just so that it doesn't like spill over and burn and crust on the outside. See, now that looks great, but these are higher up than everything, so they'll burn. So we're just gonna go in and kind of press them in just like this. So once we topped it like that, this is when that last bit of crust is gonna come in handy. We're just gonna sprinkle it right over top. All right, so this guy goes in the oven, 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. The preserve will start to bubble and it'll get golden brown. It'll just look beautiful. 35 minutes, longest 35 minutes ever. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is perfect. Now we're just gonna let this cool for about a 1/2 hour to an hour so that way when we cut into the bars, they don't fall apart. So they are cooled and we are ready to cut our oat bars. Oh yeah. This is heavenly, guys. You have this really buttery, sort of crumbly bar. It's really sweet, but then it balances perfectly because the peach jam, this is why I like peach so much, is because it's kind of tart, so it balances really well with the bar, and then you also have the chewy peaches on top. This is why my friends love them so much. They're amazing. I'll catch you guys later, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!